Revelio. Here's a pleasant surprise. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Stop right there!
Descender!
How delightful.
To your knees!
Just warming up.
Nobody'll believe I defeated Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Lumos. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. These rocks have seen better days. This is so tricky after all. Revelio.
I won't rest. Dead.
Revelio. This looks intriguing. Lumos.
Revelio. Incendio.
Lumos.
Nothing to poach in Arrancher except
You should know better than that by now.
for ages since I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
You will regret coming here. Well played.
Repair it.
How? That was a arrogant child! Oh, you think you're so clever.
No one hide from me! I'll spot you like
Why can't I hit you?
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop.
I'm curious to know what's happening.
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has... Feldcroft borders goblin country. Some claim that Belgroth and his... Whatever the case, they're...
What do you sell here?
If you don't believe me...
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
I should dismount here.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anna. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize. He thinks he can help Anne. But...
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure. Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bout. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students.
I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so... Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refused... I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can... They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse, Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to...
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Revelio.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed. I miss my sister. And come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. The only good wizard is a dead wizard. Who do you think you are? Rather unwise. Let's get this over. Get away with that. You've made your last mistake. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Such you'll pay for that. I won't win.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Worried, she came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her. Which could...
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere. But they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And at Rook... Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is you for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio. Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's...
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar...
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock in his... You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret script?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
spiders into school? I jolly well hope it was worth a month of detention you earned yourself.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Lumos. Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Anything to do with the Dark Art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he was... I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium...
The dark arts do pique my interest.
Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat...
Very well. But Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with... After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Lumos.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to...
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be...
You're a liaison to the mer people.
I'm Nerida, by the way. No, we didn't officially meet.
Yes, of course. Good to see...
And you. I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers...
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the
You do? Oh, I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me. I tried telling them
How has wizardkind fallen short in it?
Well, we've consistently deigned merpeople. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry.
What do you imagine, Elia?
Oh, so many things. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about with...
What is it about the mer people that interests you?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. The oldest known mer people. I could go on for ages about them. Their glory...
Well, I can swim and could help.
You'd really do that? The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. What do we have in here, then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long, and our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and... I can't wait to study this.
I've always said travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. What are you up to now?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it? It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments.
Well, I...
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right now. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
a pristine...
Professor Shaw, I'm interested...
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks... But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not unlike blank stars.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divining?
Of the many other so-called... Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is...
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier.
Long ago, devotees of the for centuries, wizards made use... Sadly, they have since become mere monuments.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a...
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer at...
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just... And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use...
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't... Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
Revelio, if you're sure.
A little...
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Revelio.
It's just not as tidy as I expected. More compliments. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on.
Revelio.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Emmett.
and I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the ground. And if I have ever seen one, it's you.
That's quite generous, thank you.
You are welcome. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know. Anyway, glad art...
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Are you in some sort of...
Nearly attacked by wolves. I don't suppose a student like you...
Yes, I have some right here. Please.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel better already just knowing I have... Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. No need to be difficult, I'm really calm. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. I should investigate. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I've always said that travel...
It's like a place right out of a...
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about a...
I did. I don't think we've met. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardo. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock.
Why would Bardolph want to get...
Oh, he had a terrible... I think he sought the Ashwinders out.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply...
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire... He swore he'd be back in a fortnight.
I can certainly look out for...
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. I can tell you that Bardolph... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, dear Sir...
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your...
And she's correct. My darling...
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to...
Believe it or not, I have some with me. Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box.
Indeed he was. I'd almost... He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butter... Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can...
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was...
Goodness. Well, she was... I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friend... Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was...
Do you remember anything about...
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of... I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much...
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here.
I did. Never imagined they'd act...
Nice to meet you.
My brother Bardolph dared to stand up. I was simply at my wits' end.
How did your brother Bardolph...
Bardolph, when a group of Ranrocks lot him. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock, and the moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have said...
To the south, across the river. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. No, we are standing. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
More. It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Wonder who lives here. Madam, Mrs. Sprottle told...
Oh.
She mentioned dark...
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph... I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his...
Could Bardolph have run off?
That worries me almost more.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might...
Only his satchel.
I'll let you know if I see or...
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so great.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Mind yourself beyond our borders. Ranrock's loyalists have taken hold here. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through. Be alert. Ranrock's loyalists are unpredictable and violent.
Basil! Enjoy the show!
Revelio. 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 One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
I was only for... scared!
You've one less follower, Ranrock. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. Revelio.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Everything's all right now. I'll look after you. Revelio.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
You're the little sod that saved Fredwell.
Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Settled. Revelio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
I do miss the bus.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news.
You cleared them out?
I managed to catch them off.
When my brother returns, this news will mean... You saved our hamlet, my young friend. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelia.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
I've never heard that all my life.
None of them.
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio. Gave the whole clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Serona. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the whole clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo! Lumos. Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Lumos. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, the lot of it was brought up by apparently had a bad experience with someone. Must have been someone from America, no doubt. Anyway, what are you here for? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls.
I can imagine that.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. No.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with.
Truer words never spoke. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with pet. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an ease. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well kept. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the. Always best to pop in whenever.
Thank you, I will. What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Serona. I was able to provide your friend, Mrs. Spottle, with some...
Oh, thank you.
I wondered about...
Of course.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch.
I did. It was the Ravenclaw Seeker. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team... I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year.
I saw a letter from some...
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having... Especially when it comes to young people. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone...
I spotted a letter from...
We do. She taught me... I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't... And not everyone was as kind to me as... Well...
I'm glad I could be of help.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. And for returning this box of letters.
Revelio.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade.
It rides well.
Ah, yes. I see.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure...
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. If I'm right, and I do hope I am. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today?
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Velio. Revelio.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello, is some...
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, but I tried to fight back, but I was no match.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Miss...
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can...
Why do you suppose the poacher...
I have no idea. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why?
She followed me one evening. Wouldn't leave my son. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple... I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Gar.
How kind. If only... If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to... Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. They're an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnott's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of... Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Simply too many. Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
I think I heard something. Where's that goblin hell? Keep still! They're not going to like
Confringo! Incendia! Confringo!
Let's drop a fable then!
Incendia! Incendia!
Oh, it's actually quite...
Incendia!
Everyone gets back. I'm very weak.
Confringo!
Well, so
Pathetic!
I'm in Cynthia! Cynthia! It's a bit like, being on fire.
Head in the clouds, this one!
Well, this'll put me off guard, then.
Bees around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Alohomora. one of you is Biscuit?
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Settle yourself, I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Leviosa.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnoff, shall we? Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Who's that? Someone's here.
It's the student from the town.
Was that your best? Me.
a strange magic. What was that? No, that's embarrassing. Are you quite finished? And utterly
Ranrock has fooled you, Revelio. 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 Not my fault you're a Develio. Revelio. Revelio.
Wizard kind. That student defeated our encampment. What an unfortunate disappointment! Why have you not
Get away!
You only have Rhymelot to Pavelio. Rebellion. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Your blood's on Banrock's hands. Revelio. 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 Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft. Come out before I find you. Pretty little cake flapper. You must know. Dare slay one of my own.
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Now, I'm only trying to help. Professor Howin will never believe this. Revelio.
You're the little sod that saved Crystal.
A little more. Oh, no, you don't. Everything's all right now.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.